my boys, good morning. In this beautiful day I will share with you a very profitable strategy that I've been using. As you know, I like to combine ritual and ultimatum, and this gives you steady profit per hour, but can also award jackpots like incredibly expensive things. Not only that, in this video I will share with you some tips how to get a lot of tribute basically for free and much more than that. So enough talking, my boys, let's go. Okay, my boys, let's start it in a logical order. So from Ritual and Ultimatum, expect to make steady profit per hour with the Catalyst and the Omens, but you can also from time to time get crazy rich. There are some jackpot items that will appear both in Ritual and Ultimatums. Yeah, for example, you can find a lot of Divines, you can find expensive Divination cards, you can find the expansion in Fracture, you can find expensive double corrupted uniques, etc. So many expensive things that you can find in Ultimatum and Ritual, which makes this farm incredible. So it's not like you're farming essences or harvest juice or beasts, for example, where you make steady profit per hour, but there is no chance to get something crazy expensive. No, here you make steady profit per hour, but on top of that, from time to time, actually quite often, you'll find jackpot things that are extremely expensive that will make you rich like overnight. You know, and that's the kind of farm that I enjoy in Path of Exile 1. So my boys, let's start now with the Atlas skill tree and see what's all about. So here is the optimized Atlas tree. This is what I've been using for farming them. So let's start with the basic. Let's start first with Ritual. Try to understand these nodes here. So here we have some Ritual chance node, but here at the top it's a big one. This will guarantee that your maps will always have 4 Ritual altars. More altars meaning more tribute. Yeah, more tribute that you will get. You want to take it. Also, these small nodes will give increased chance for special rewards, and this will help with the monsters give you more tribute, which is pretty good. Let's check this one here. This will help with the rewards. You can defer them faster. Let's check this one here. This will allow you to reroll 2 additional times. The more times you can reroll a ritual, the more rewarding it gets. We're gonna even use some SCARABs in this regard. The idea is you want to reroll as many times as possible to snatch those expensive rewards. Good. Let's see here, reroll in favor, yeah, and this will make the reroll cheaper, which is nice, and this will give you at the end a blood-filled vessel. Yeah, you get it for free just by completing the ritual. And you can sell this vessel for 10 KOs as it is. So that blood-filled vessel, we're gonna talk about it when we do the map. You can use it or you can sell to other players. It's 10 KOs guaranteed. You will drop plenty of them, you will see. Yeah, so these are the ritual nodes, pretty straightforward. Now let's check the ultimatum. So let's start with the ultimatum nodes. This is a node that makes ultimatum goated. In ultimatum you will find jackpot items. I mean, even on Discord in this patch, 3 guys got a mage blood from ultimatum. 3 guys, one even duplicated. So this has 25% chance to duplicate the reward. You get a mage blood, you get 2 mage blood. You can duplicate. You get 3 divines, you get 6 divines. You get prismatic catalyst, which is very expensive. Let's say 5, you get 10. Man, this node is goated. You should always take it. We're gonna take it, of course. And here it's another one. It will make that the rewards are a little better. So, you know, as you progress to the waves in Ultimatum, the rewards get better and better. The first waves always have shit rewards. But as you progress, the rewards get better and better. And we can actually force the rewards to be available earlier with this node here. And we're gonna also use some SCARABs in this regard. So, very good node here. Now let's see what we have here is for Ultimatum chance. So it's guaranteed each map that we open will have Ultimatum chance. And here it's an important one, so pay attention, my boy. We have this keystone here, Ruinous Wagger. This keystone here will make that the monsters and modifiers from Ultimate will deal 50% less damage. So basically all the damage that you take from attacks and spells get halved. This is a huge defensive boost, so you will not die anymore if you have this keystone allocated. But pay attention here, I don't know what build you're playing. Idea is, if you have a build with a high mobility, for example, that moves a lot, this keystone it's easy, you should take it all the way. But if you have a build that stands still, for example, like cast when stand chieftain, for example, you might not want to take Ruinous Wagger because you're an easy target to get ruin stacks. So if your build moves a lot, take Ruinous Wagger because this will make it tanky and easier to do the ultimatum. If your build stands still, I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, maybe if you have a standstill build like cast when stand chieftain, you might want to take this keystone, Wellspring of Creation. So you'll have the monsters have more life, but you'll take 25% less damage. So if you have a build that moves around at all time, take it without problems because it's easy. Yeah, I'm not failing any ultimatum with this keystone. Now let's talk about the small ones here. So there are 4 variations of ultimatum. Stand in the stone circles, survival, kill all the enemies and protect the altars. The easiest ones are survival, kill all the enemies and protect the altar. The shittiest one for a lot of builds, it's stand in the stone circles. So by allocating these nodes, we have more chances to find this free and less chances to find Conquer of the Stones. That's why we don't allocate this thing. I took the small one just in case we get it from time to time. We will get it from time to time. The stones will be bigger, will have a bigger radius, meaning that will be easier to complete. But you don't want to allocate this one here. Good. Now let's see what else we have. Yeah, here I'm playing on a very strong build, so if your build is not very strong, you should not take this crap. Instead, my boys, you will take these nodes at the top. So this will be an Atlas POE planner. So Greygling Gauntlet will make the Ultimatum have 13 rounds, you know, lucky 13, but the Trial Master will pick the modifiers for you. And you know in Ultimatum, if you pick a shit modifier, it's game over. So you need an extremely strong build to do this keystone. That's why you should not allocate it. I don't know what you're playing. Yeah, instead you will get with these nodes at the top. After round 10 there is a more chance to find the Trial Master boss. You fight that boss and it can drop an additional stack of catalyst, which is great. And the small ones will better the chance of finding the Ultimatum Trial Master boss fight. Yeah, so we talked about Ritual, we talked about Ultimatum. I also like to supplement it with Ether of Vault altars. These altars are great. I'm taking them in almost all my strategies that I make. So it can drop Divine Orb Altar, Exalted Orb Altar, Divination cards that award other Divination cards. This will give you the nurse quite often, for example. Good, expensive Scarabs, etc. This is just too good. So Ether of Vault Altars, we want to supplement the map in addition to Ritual and Ultimatum. This is also instant content. You have some altars, you check them. Here we also want this thing, Improve Labyrinth Trials, because you can give you Gift of the Goddess, Dedication of the Goddess. You do your maps, and some Labyrinth Trials will say, awards an improved offering to the goddess. If it says improved, you do it because it's like 1 minute and you get an expensive offering that you can sell to other players. So why not? We're gonna just take it. For just 4 points, this is too good. And of course I will supplement it with Kalguran nodes. So by allocating these Kalguran nodes, you have more chances to find the Starfall Crater for the Svalin shield, which is a very expensive shield. If you check my Discord, a lot of people got it already, so I simply love to include Kalguran nodes. So this will go up. This is a jackpot shield. We're already farming Ritual and Ultimatum jackpot content, why not include this thing too? So from time to time you'll get the Starfall Crater, you do the boss there, and that boss has a slight chance to drop the Svalin shield. By allocating these nodes and by putting settlers on the map device, you will see many times lost shipments. So we have this node here, 6% per chance that those ore deposits will get converted into lost shipments. Pretty much there are some mini chests that you will click with the mouse that can give you expensive tattoos, even divine orbs. It's too good. And from time to time, like every 20 maps or so average, you will find a Starfall Crater. You can do that boss there, can drop the Svalin, why not? It's quite good here. So this is the setup to trigger Starfall Crater and to get lost shipments. It's pretty good. Let me see if I explained everything. Yeah, I explained everything. Now let's explain the SCARABs, which are pretty straightforward. Let me get them out. I'm gonna put them here, and we go here to fragments. Now we go to SCARABs. So the setup will be like this. 2 SCARAB of bribing. This will choose the Ultimatum. It will make the expensive rewards appear sooner. As you know, the first waves they give poo-poo rewards, but if you use the 2 SCARAB of bribing, you will get them sooner. You will see divine orbs, for example, appearing on wave 4 or 5, much more sooner. So it's great. And for Ritual, you want to use 2 SCARAB of Selectiveness and 1 of Abundance. So Selectiveness will allow you to reroll 2 additional times because we're using 2. And the first rerolls are free, which is great. You're not wasting your tribute, which is very important. And here Abundance, it will give you more rewards pretty much. More rewards to pick from, higher chances to find expensive things. And not only that, I want to give you the best trick of all. So in Ritual, you know, you need to spend tribute. Now POEGuy will show you a free trick that you can do in order to generate a lot of tribute. So let me see where I have City Square. Here I have a couple of them here, and I'm gonna run them, and I'm gonna show you something very nice. By the way, you don't need 8 mode. Let me see if I have normal. For this strategy, you don't need 8 mode. So I'm gonna take a City Square normal. You just put some quality and you make it rare. Make sure that your build can do the modifiers. Now, why I made it rare? Because you need to understand that Trial Master with Ultimatum gives you higher catalyst stacks. So it offers more catalyst based on the item quantity of the map. That's why I want to juice it a little. So Trial Master gives me more catalyst. But this will not impact the Ritual. Don't expect to get more mirrors if you juice your maps to the max. I mean, you don't need a modifier map. You just put some chisels and you put an alchemy orb to have a little quantity and you run it like that. Now my boys, you go to the map device. You put here the SCARABs. You put the map, and I will explain in a second why City Square, because it's a trick that we will do. And you make sure you put the skill tree that I provided, and on the map device you need to put settlers. So we have additional ore deposits, so we can find lost shipments and the Starfall Crater. And then you hit it. I will give you a big tip inside. Once inside in City Square, you always want to start with the middle. So the Ritual altar can spawn in the middle, like here. This was a happy scenario. So the altar can spawn directly in the middle, you kill the bosses, and in this map you get shit ton of tribute. Because City Square is a special map First of all, you find the bosses always in the middle. There are 3 bosses. And if you kill them inside the ritual... Oh, this is nameless. Man, I made money. If you kill the bosses in the middle, they will get resummoned in the ritual all free, which will give you a lot of tribute. So you want to kill the bosses in the first ritual. Look here. First ritual arena, almost 4,000 tribute. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do another map because here I got crazy lucky. Gonna do another map. So I got nameless ritual, which is very rewarding. So this is a special ritual that is a slight chance to appear. Will give me a lot of audience with the king invites. So this ritual has a tiny chance to appear in your maps. It's good for the showcase. So let me complete it fast, and actually I need to run a new map because I got too lucky here. Also the ritual spawn directly in the middle, which I want to show you what you need to do if it doesn't spawn in the middle, yeah? So what I will do here, let's... Give me a sec. Let's find the ultimatum. So you do the ritual, now we do the ultimatum. Now it's easy because you pick the modifiers. I'm not using Growling Gauntlet. So we have that keystone that applies ruin stack, but because I'm moving...
Your enemies hasten.
See, I'm moving at all time, I'm not getting ruin. So even if I get, I won't lose it, because at 7 ruin stack you lose it. Now these modifiers that you pick, you need to pay close attention to what you pick. You need to understand your build, because the modifiers that I'm picking depend on the build that you're playing. Now I know the modifiers for my build. Put it here. Now we can expect expensive rewards on round 5 and higher with these SCARABs. So you can expect really expensive things, even divine orbs can appear. Let's see. Hey, look at Chisel.
A prison for pay.
Yeah, you keep repeating over and over again and you will see crazy expensive things. No, this, no. So have patience, don't run 1 free maps. I mean, you don't get anything crazy expensive and say this strategy doesn't. No, you need to run more than 10 maps and you will see that it's mega rewarding. Mega rewarding. You need some patience. Also double corrupted uniques. This is not a good unique. Yeah. So I have Growling Gauntlet, but because I'm moving at all times, it's hard for them to apply ruin stacks to me. So if you have a build that moves a lot, it's easy to do ultimatum. I'll take this.
Fire of summer burns within.
By the way, I'm doing this strategy daily on stream. I literally love this strategy, ritual and ultimatum. And I'm doing it even on stream. 2 leagues ago in Setos of Kalgura, I duplicated a Mage Blood on stream. I was doing ultimatum. I got a Mage Blood, it got duplicated. I got it on stream. So I got it even myself.
Relentless assault.
Yeah. But remember, you need to use bribing SCARABs. If you're not using bribing SCARABs for ultimatum, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You need bribing SCARABs for ultimatum. See, I got 1 ruin stack, so you can see it here, the ruin stack. Yeah, at 7 you lose the encounter. Be careful. Yeah. I mean, this I can put a tiny mythic orb. 1 second. There is a trick that I can do. Now let's do the ritual. We still have 2 more. You want to check the altars, yeah? If it's not something incredible, you don't take. If it's something incredible, you take. You can get Divine Orb Altar, Exalted Orb Altar, Divination cards, SCARABs, etc. So you need to read the altars. So in this map I made a lot of profit just because I got a nameless ritual alone. But I'm gonna open a new map because here I got lucky. Nameless ritual is the most rewarding ritual. We make guaranteed profit, and I will show you a trick too. Check my tribute. Just because I'm running on City Square, expect a lot of tribute. So this is the thing. If you do this strategy, you'll only do it on City Square, because you'll get a lot of tribute for ritual. So normally you get 4,000 tribute. Here I get much more than 4,000. See what I get here? Man, I'll try it. Take it. Why not? Saki boy might buy it. Be careful with these balls that detonate. You need to be very careful. That's why you need to move and watch for the balls. check my tribute, man. Check my tribute, and now I can buy a lot of things. Let's go here. So what's special about Neymar's ritual? It gives you a lot of audience with the king invite each time that you reroll. So you don't take it out. You want to keep you defer one and you reroll. Each time you reroll, you get a new one. Here. Some of these corpses can also be expensive. For example, perfect tiger forest. It's expensive. Forest tiger, tiger forest. Let's see here. Perfect tiger forest. I got it. 30 divine orbs. I just made 30 divine orbs. This corpse here is 30 divine orbs. I made it. Look, very expensive beast here. 30 divine orbs. I got it on the video. Also warlord, perfect warlord. It's expensive. This I will defer it. See what we get here. A new one. So remember, you don't take it out. You defer it each time you reroll. And you check the corpses. I already know which is expensive because I play this game a lot. Let's put here a new one. See, look how many audience with the king I got. Shit. And this one. Yeah, these are not expensive because I know. Look here. Check here, my boys. A lot of audience with the king invites. Maybe we can defer some too. Yeah. Now let's do another showcase. Man, I made a lot of profit here. Ooh, got lucky. There are some corpses that are expensive, and this one is the best corpse that you can get, and actually I got it. So this, it's 30 divinos, believe it or not. I'm gonna put it here, 30 divine. Man, I'm actually happy now. Happy nation! Now, my boys, I'll show you another trick. As you can see, I have a lot of audience with the king invites that I need to get out. But in order to get them out, I need a lot of tribute. So POEGuy will show you the best trick of all. You know, we do City Square, you get more tribute. But let's say you want to get even more tribute for them. We go here to the 8 modifier maps of sex. And you look for the modifier that says unique bosses are duplicate. Area contains 2 unique bosses. These things. Area contains 2 unique bosses. Because we have 3 bosses, this will duplicate all of them. And we're gonna have 6 bosses. And let's put it, and I need to show you. In case the ritual arena doesn't spawn in the middle. So let's click here and do it. There is a trick that you can do. So let's say the ritual altar will not spawn on top of the boss arena. No problem. POEGuy will show you a trick now. So let's go to the middle of the arena and check if we have in the middle. Man, I got lucky. No. Man, I got lucky. Let me open a new one. No. I want to show you what you need to do in case you don't get it. I need to get a new map. Okay, let's put this one now. So I want to show you what to do if the arena doesn't spawn in the middle. Now I got crazy lucky. I got it in the middle again. So not all the time you'll get it in the middle. Let's check it. Oh no, man, fuck this shit. Let me buy a new map. Okay, let's try again. Took me some time because I need to get with that modifier 2 unique bosses. So I need to get a normal map without the altar in the middle. Because many times you will not have the altar in the middle and you need to apply a trick that I want to show you. So hopefully I don't have the altar in the middle. Okay, let's check now. Finally, I don't have the altar in the middle. What you need to do? You need to kite these bosses to a nearby altar. So here, the closest altar, I can see it at the top. So here, I will move slowly like this. And take these mob bosses to the ritual altar. And you want to kill them inside the ritual altar. So now you want to kill them in this ritual altar. All the bosses. Inside. Make sure you kill them inside. Let me see, I killed all of them. One more here. Let's kite him. Come here, baby. I mean, move like this slowly. See how I'm moving? She will follow you, don't worry. Now let's put the totems here. She follows you. She's a sneaky boss. Sneaky boss. You go here and she will be here. Now you kill them in the arena. And now you do it. And in this particular map, I will get shit ton of tribute because I did this trick. So you can kite the bosses, but if you need even more tribute, you will get a map which says that the bosses are duplicated. You use this trick that POEGuy just teach you now. Duplicated map bosses will give you, look here, first ritual altar more than 6k tribute, which is a lot. Let's do the ultimatum too.
You won once. Rare is the breath of living air.
Now it's easy because you get to pick the modifiers.
Inescapable.
So ritual, ultimatum, it's actually easy. You need to learn the modifiers what to pick. You need to understand your build, and you will see that it's easy as fuck. It's an easy as fuck mechanic. Okay. Take this.
Your enemies hasten.
Now, after wave 4, usually you can find expensive rewards. So the first waves are always, you know, they are not that expensive. Now I can find expensive rewards at this point.
Your arteries constrict.
So remember, the more you progress to the waves, the better the reward can get offered. So now I can find expensive rewards starting these waves.
Ruin arrives suddenly.
Look, I'll even take the ghost. Because if you move at all times, you will not get ruin stats. I'm using Ruino Swagger, by the way, that keystone. Look, and I also expect a lot of chaos, or that can get duplicated because we have that node. There is a node that will duplicate the rewards, 25% chance. And that node will trigger from time to time. And considering that Divine Ops are very cheap at this point of the league, they have a lot of value. Let's see, go duplicated? No. So this can get duplicated.
Really? Nobody ever.
I simply love this farm, you love it too.
It's your funeral. Relentless assault.
Then we do the ritual and you understand the process. So you will apply this trick. First of all, you need to do city square. Secondly, if the ritual altar is not in the middle, you will kite the bosses to a ritual altar and you kill them inside and you will get a lot of tribute. If you need shit ton of tribute, you will buy a city square map which has map bosses are duplicated. And you have 6 bosses that you can kite to a nearby ritual altar. Yeah, which is too good.
That makes it 2 in a row.
This was not ideal showcase for Ultimatum. I got shit drops here, but sometimes you get expensive. Now let's do the ritual here. You know me, I don't go for the perfect run. What you see is what you get. I always say this because people need to put some clear expectations in these farms, you know. Check my tribute, man. This was the second ritual and already have a lot of tribute. Let's do the third one. Now I have a lot of tribute, I can get my rewards. You know, I have all those audience with the king, I can get them out. Okay, and do the last one. We have one more altar. You see it on the minimap. Here it is. Look here, improved offering to the goddess. We're gonna do that also. So we took this node that can turn a regular lab into an improved lab, and here we can get those expensive offerings. There are 3 of them. 2 are expensive, 1 is cheap. So gift and dedication are expensive. Why not? It takes you like 1 minute to complete. Extra loot on top. I'm telling you, it's great. And from time to time you get the Starfall Crater, you can get the Svalin. Okay, let's go here. Let's say my tribute. A lot of tribute. And I can also defer these 2. Please be careful, I didn't... Yeah. You see. And you repeat this thing and you can get your rewards extremely fast. Now let's do this one. Get the special offering and then I'll close the video because you love it. You love it, I know it already. Oh, my boy, I'll resume at the end. Here it's boring, you know, I don't want to make this video too long. my boys. Let's see what we get. 2 are expensive. Let's see what we get. 2 of them are expensive. Come on, detonate. Dedication to the goddess. This is expensive. So my boy, you see the strategy. You have the Atlas POE planner. I'll put it in the description of the video. So everything, you'll have it in the description of the video. Enjoy the rest of the day, and maybe you want to drop by on Twitch because I'm farming daily Ritual and Ultimatum.